Hello and welcome to 18 WJTS Inform. I'm your host, Bill Potter. Joining me in the studio is Mitch Fleck. We're going to explain why Mitch is a guest here in a minute, because today we're going to talk about survivors of suicide and an event that is coming up on September 11th, which is a Saturday to help raise funds and to help bring awareness to suicide. Mitch, welcome to the show. Mitch, you are going to be one of the speakers at the Locking Arms for Suicide Awareness benefit.
Correct.
What is that event?
So it's just simply an event. We want to spread more suicide awareness within the county, and we want to bring education about suicide and how to prevent it, how to help it, and then we're also wanting to get more activities to help others in need in the area.
And this is really a pretty heavy topic to talk about, and a lot of times we don't talk about it, and that's really the reason for having an event like this?
Yes, I agree. I don't, through high school and in my adult life, I don't really recall a whole lot ever really being talked about as far as what can you do to help yourself, what can you do to help others, how to know the signs of if someone's having a hard time, that sort of thing.
So you're going to be one of the speakers. There's going to be many speakers, and it's actually a big event. It's a dinner, and it's a DJ.
Dinner, DJ,
party.
cash bar. Sanders is going to be catering.
Okay, so it's a big event, a big night. Mm-hmm. What do you hope to accomplish yourself with this?
Well, my personal goal, well, one, I'm happy to give back to the community because the community has been helpful with my personal situation. But I'm also looking forward to getting the ability to go talk to high schools, colleges, and spread awareness in that way. Because I recall in high school, there were people that might come out and speak, but it'd be along the lines of, oh, my father attempted or my brother attempted. Whereas me, myself, I'm an actual survivor, and statistically I shouldn't be here. I'm more than happy to be here.
Do you remember what brought you to that point?
Alcoholism had a lot to do with it that day in particular, but depression and suicide has been on and off throughout my entire life. I remember not even being 6 years old, and I'd be writing notes, wishing of how I'd be dead and that sort of thing.
Now, there are two kinds of survivors with suicide. There is a survivor who attempts suicide and survives, and there is another survivor.
Yes, it'd be the loved ones of said individual.
This event, is it only for people who are involved in suicide?
Absolutely not. It could be if you had a relative or a loved one that did it. You could just be going through a depression and you want to come and seek some hope. Or it could just be coming out of curiosity. We welcome anybody and everybody with open arms.
And maybe you're somebody who's a coach of a team or a supervisor somewhere, and to know about signs of suicide can be important for you to help others.
Yeah, it could definitely be helpful within any work environment as well.
Let's talk about the logistics of the event. The who, what, when, where, the basic items. It is the Locking Arms for Suicide Awareness Benefit.
Correct.
When is it? Where is it? How do I get tickets?
So it's going to be on at the Huntingburg Event Center on 9/11. I know, 20th anniversary. But it'll be from 6 p.m. to 9 p.m. It's on a Saturday, and we would love to have anybody show up. Okay,
and to get tickets, you're probably going to have to read right off that piece of paper, because that always gets confusing for people.
Yes, so you want to set your RSVP online to lockingarmsforsuicide.com, lockingarmsforsuicide.myevent.com.
Is there a Facebook page or something you can go to for more information, a website?
Yes, there is. There's it's specifically for Locking Arms for Suicide Awareness Benefit. You can also contact me on Facebook if you want to get an update on that. I'm more welcome to help.
So if somebody knows you or can get a hold of you that way, you don't mind if they call you?
Yeah, I don't care. I've been getting questions about it almost daily anyhow, so it won't hurt to have a few more.
So folks can buy an individual ticket, you can buy a ticket for couples, or you can buy a table?
Yes, you can sponsor a table. So you can do, for $240, you can sponsor a table for 8 people. And I know how we're known for having local businesses in the area, and we'd love to have as many people come out and sponsor as they can.
Okay. So. What's for dinner?
I don't know the details of what exactly is for dinner, but I can tell you it's Sanders Catering.
So it's going to be good.
It's going to be good. I know Sanders has quite a good reputation.
So then will you eat, and then that'll be your opportunity to speak and others to speak? Is that
yes,
kind of
it'll be dinner first, and then it'll be speaking after.
And we want to point out this is a fundraiser for the survivors of suicide. So it's important that you help, and even if you can't go, but you want to make a donation, please do. That's important as well.
Correct.
But you're going to have an auction, and I have a list, if you don't mind, if I read some of the auction
go right
items, okay?
ahead.
There is going to be a silent auction, and there's going to be a live auction, okay? Both ways are going to be happening. They're going to have a Colts football that's been signed. That's probably one of the bigger items. They will have an overnight stay at French Lick. They also have tickets to the Indianapolis Indians games. There are tickets that are package deals, like stay and a dinner somewhere. And all of this is money to help suicide prevention in Dubois County.
Correct.
That's an important subject, and it's one that people don't really want to talk about. But
Yeah, I agree, and I'm not gonna say everybody's probably raised this way. I think it's somewhat safe to assume that we have this mentality, especially among the men, that we got to pull ourselves up by the bootstraps, and that's your only solution. And I want to let everybody know that it's definitely not your only solution. We have plenty of other options, whether it's medication, counseling, in churches, addiction groups, and those, surprisingly, are all available within Jasper and Dubois County.
And I think you probably can call 211 if you're unsure. That's a number that I think gives you all kinds of information or connections, and there's plenty of organizations around that can help you in some way.
Correct.
Or they can always call you.
Exactly.
Right, okay. Or they can call here the TV station. Sometimes we will be able to get you in touch with the right people. Anything else you'd like to add about Locking Arms for Suicide Awareness Benefit?
All I can say is we're looking forward to having everybody show up, and we're looking forward to a good time. I would love to meet anybody, and if you're somebody that's struggling, I would love to meet you in person. So.
And Mitch is one of the speakers.
Correct.
All right.
I'll be speaking.
Saturday, September 11th. It's at the Huntingburg Event Center. Tickets are available now. They would like to have the tickets by September 5th, so they obviously can have a meal count. So make a contact right now with somebody involved with suicide prevention in Dubois County or Locking Arms for Suicide. I guess you could just probably Google Locking Arms for Suicide Awareness Event, and something will come up, and you can get going.
Yeah, that's another option if you want to do something more immediate or in quick response.
And like everything else, really, you don't have to be from Dubois County. You are more than welcome to be from any county if you'd like to come and participate in this event.
Yes, we're willing to help anybody and everybody.
All right, Mitch, thank you very much. Pleasure meeting you, and thank you for being our guest here on
Thank you, Bill.
18 WJTS.
Glad to be here.
Thank you for watching WJTS. We are local people watching local people.